Hello, my friends. I wanted to start a video diary to share with all of you on my path to my umbilical cord hernia surgery. The reason that I want to do this video and this diary is to share what I went through and what I experienced. I know that when I found out that I had the umbilical cord hernia, I was very interested in finding out as much information as I could, and I started researching on the internet, and I found a lot of great stuff on YouTube. And I thought that, this was such a wonderful idea that somebody decided to go out there and share their knowledge and their experiences with everyone else. So I wanted to do the same thing. So I will advise you that it's most important that when you find you have this kind of hernia is to go out and do the research. Go out to find what it's all about. Talk to your medical doctor and then find a good surgeon. That's the main goal. I researched my surgeon for the longest time through my insurance company, and I found an outstanding one. He was rated tops in his area. So after visiting him and him confirming that I had an umbilical cord hernia and that I would require surgery, I put my faith in him. And I tell you, it was the best decision I've made so far. He told me to go to the hospital, set up the appointment. I went there for my blood workup and to get all the paperwork done. Today was the first day I had my surgery earlier today. And as you can see, I'm sitting in my chair, and I'll go over more details. Well, the first thing you need to understand is by going to the hospital early to get your paperwork set up, they'll be ready for you the day of. When I got there this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. My surgery took place at 10. The surgery only took, it was 45 minutes, but to lead up to that, when you arrive to the hospital, they'll check your paperwork. They'll send you to the one-day surgery. You'll go in, you'll get changed. They'll come and transport you to the operating room waiting area. In that time, they'll put the IV so they can place the medication in. And you'll be relaxing there until they call you into the OR. Once they transport you into the OR, you'll go onto the table, and I have to say, that was the last thing I remembered, was looking up at the lights in the OR table, and then I woke up in recovery. Now, while in recovery, I felt a lot of discomfort, and if I had to do a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the maximum of pain, I was dealing with a 6 and 7 with a bit of pain and discomfort. But the nurse was sitting right there, which was wonderful. And what she did was she asked me, I told her, and she kept giving me a medication. And after some time, that medication wasn't helping too much, so she gave me 2 doses of another medication, which was great. It really helped me out a lot. Kept falling back in and out of sleep. After quite some time, they wanted to bring me back to my regular room. That was great. Once I got back there, I think my only problem was to try to sit up, which was very hard to do. While I was there waiting, the nurse brought me in something to eat, because you have to eat. You have to eat everything, and you have to drink everything they put in front of you. And then you have to go to the restroom because they have to make sure that everything is working right. Once you're done with that, you make sure you have someone that's going to drive you, because you cannot drive. You have to have someone there that's willing to pick you up. I got dressed, and then I went with my family member, and we wound up going to the pharmacy near my house. That was a trip in itself, because I had to go to 2 pharmacies before I found the medication that they wanted to give me. Now, I will advise you, the first thing you do when you come home, try to eat something, because the night before, you can't really eat. They put you on fasting from midnight on. So what I did was, I ate. I ate, and I started hydrating myself with Gatorade. And I will tell you, Gatorade, I don't care what you use, water, whatever you want, just hydrate yourself. And right now, as you can tell, again, I'm sitting in my chair. I experienced a little bit of pain. I think the pain would be a 3 if I were to put it at any level. I took the medication that they gave me. It's every 6 hours. And I took a little Tylenol to take the edge off it a little bit more. So what I would like to do is I'm going to try to film every single day and post it on YouTube. I hope this helps, because I'll go through my journey and kind of fill you in what's going on. Now, again, I'm so happy that I got this done. I feel that anybody with an umbilical cord hernia or any hernia should get that taken care of, because it could get worse. The surgeon had told me it could become strangulated, where the umbilical cord actually comes out of the belly button further and further. And what it does is, if it clamps, then you're rushed to the hospital and you have to get the surgery that day. So, my friends, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow and to give you as much information as I can. You know, hopefully it's all positives, but I will share everything that I have. So thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.